What's good? It's your girl Iris, and I'm back at it again. Back at it again? You feel me? Hope you feel me, cause I'm sorry I haven't been on for a couple days. Yeah, life be lifing, but it's nothing bad going on for real. Just want to get this reading out. Thank you. Come on in. Hit that like button if this resonates for you. Subscribe if you haven't gotten to, and take what resonates and leave the rest. I just want to acknowledge my Father Almighty, my Mother Gaia, the Divine, my Spirit Guides, my Holy Angels, my ancestors closest to the Sun. Please assist us in this reading. Please allow this reading to be for balance and clarity and healing. Ashe. A lot of you may feel uncertain about certain things that are happening around you, or you're feeling uncertain because of the things that are happening around you. Like, you understand what's going on around you, but you're like, kind of like, but do I really have what it takes, you know, to be successful in this new journey? And we're going to get into that. Spirit, what are the messages? With the Hangman and Impulsive, it's like you taking the time out to think of what is going on, but it's like kind of like, yeah, you have to make a decision fast, or there's this decision that needs to be made that will change the course of everything. Yeah. But it's almost like you're in limbo. I'm surprised the Two of Swords didn't come out. Okay. Yeah, so there's options for you, and you're trying to figure out what those options are. You're trying to manifest a new beginning. Maybe your new beginning subconsciously was to, you know, live life how you want to because you've accomplished something. Yeah. So, but the thing is that, okay, you accomplished, you could celebrate, but for a time, and then there's a time to stop celebrating. There's a time to work. There's a time to get back into that motion. Yeah, because if not, then it's like you did all that almost for nothing. It's like you go back into like the same stuff. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, they got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You're trying to manifest either balance, love for yourself, or a relationship, and whatever you need from that other thing, whether it's love for yourself or love for somebody else, you want it to manifest a good future for yourself. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. But yeah, but there's you have to be able to make decisions take your time with things that you feel like, oh, this, I don't know if I could trust this. Once you say that, then there has to be some kind of precaution. Put up boundaries. Because it's either you or the other person that has an issue. Or it's like, I'm not too sure if I want to love myself. Maybe there's just certain things that you haven't let go of. But I don't see that's the case here. I see that there's somebody here that has gone through a lot of trauma, has gone through a lot of, you know, setbacks and delays, and they just want things to get to a stable, more understood and, comfortable, I guess, a more structured life. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. More structured life, more financial support, all your debts paid. Like, this is what you want. The spirit is saying, like, go bigger than that. Yeah, because you don't realize with the Empress sideways, you don't realize the amount, like the manifestation, like the way you can manifest, how potent it is just from a thought, just from your thoughts alone, like make a huge difference. Going into hermit, taking time to, grasp what is next. Yeah, because if you don't, then it's just gonna be delays. It's gonna seem like, delays after delays. Yeah, yo. This is delay. This is delay. They both came out. So delays after delays. But it's like you've achieved something. So give yourself that opportunity to, go fully into it. Step fully into it and make that your passion. Um, hmm. Maybe, maybe there are some boundaries that need some strengthening. Um, Protecting yourself more, not over giving to anything, job, person, not making excuses for people, but also being understanding. You know, um, you see what needs to be done. Just think positive. Yeah, yeah. Think positive with the Fool and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Think positive because the things that think positive because you're always gonna have some controversy. Thank you, Spirit. You're always gonna have conflict in life. It's not always gonna be peaches and cream. And a lot of times that all that is just lessons. So if you learn them lessons and you stick to your guns no matter how hard it is, even if it's just like a personality change or a habit change, um it goes deep to where, like, certain habits could change the whole trajectory of how you handle your life. Yeah. Sometimes it's best to just sit back and relax and do the small things that are necessary. Like if there's a craft or something that you've been putting off, do that. Like take time to yourself, relax, and do something like that. I'm getting called to pull some spirit advice. You can take this time out to hit that like button. It donates to this beautiful channel. I'm sorry I'm kind of drained today. I'm not even gonna lie. I give as much energy as I could for that intro because the intro is the intro. Okay, we have a card flipped up. Be honest with yourself and your partner. So tend to your inner garden and it will flourish. Okay, so there goes those boundaries. Like if say you're dealing with somebody that you feel like is not really like for you, but you don't want to dependency. You don't want to end it because it's something that there's something about that person that you want to keep around. Spirit saying you're neglecting yourself by doing that. So you think that you're benefiting off of somebody that could be a karmic. Insecurity. Take responsibility. Again, be honest with yourself. Take responsibility. There's an insecurity. Like, you're not loving yourself. You did the hard work. You did hard work, but you're not loving yourself. You're not loving yourself to the capacity where your boundaries are unshakable. There's a dance that you need to do around keeping relationships and having boundaries, but it says take responsibility for your actions and emotions, accountability, ownership, growth, and maturity. Be honest with yourself and your partner. Authenticity, truth, communication, and trust. So if things are not going the way you need it to go, then speak up. Yeah. I think part of your ego has a part to play in this. Beyond the facade of ego lies the depth of true character. Yeah, the facade. You may be going through a period where you're recognizing that you start to become somewhat like the people that hurt you. And if you don't catch it when it's fresh, it could become callous on your spirit, on your soul. That's for somebody. What else? Practice non-judgment. Acceptance, compassion, understanding. And I feel like that's with yourself. Like, even though there's these things that need to be worked on, try not to judge yourself because you've been through a lot. Okay? Don't go too hard on yourself. Yeah, guilt. Because it comes to a point where it's just like, not even that it's not authentic anymore. It can't be manifested correctly because the subconscious doesn't agree with what you're saying. So if you're saying like, oh, I did it, I'm healed, but you have trust issues when you talk to somebody because you're not seeing the red flags the way you're really supposed to, that's something that needs to be recognized. And whatever the reason is why you want to just keep something going, whether it's for the attention, whether it's for the money, whether it's for the sex, whether it's for the reliability, a decision needs to be made on, like, because this is your future. Isolation. You have to be able to have time for yourself, to meditate and to really get into things. You gotta be able to find time for yourself to do that and also have fun too. It must be something that you're doing that you consider fun, but it's really like not good for you. Attachments. Yeah, be kind to yourself. Word. This is giving like addiction energy. Yeah, like what you don't realize is, like, say like you're a smoker, like you're killing yourself. And I do the same thing, so this resonates with me. Like I want to pick up the vape right now, but I'm just to have some respect. Be kind to yourself and others. But in order to be kind to others for real, you got to be kind to yourself. Yeah. You've been through a lot, and you healed a lot. You got through a lot. A lot of mental attachment or mental, just a lot of mental chaos, or just something bad. You went through that, and Spirit is saying to be kind to yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, but just know that you can't stay. Spirit said that they already told you, they warned you already too. So it's out of love. It's not out of, do this or else. Like, we tried to let you know is what they're saying. We tried to let you know that this was gonna happen, because you're only human. You gotta go through the motions, and even the difficult motions. And that's part of it. Like, if you don't tend to a sickness, which is like a broken heart is like a sickness. If you don't tend to it correctly, it could, get infected. And that's how people turn cold and become bad people. Let me get one more, and then I gotta close it out. Find balance in your masculine and feminine. Okay, so there goes that balance again. I seen balance in the beginning. Obscurity in the unknown. There's room for endless possibilities. So in order to like tap in the way you need to balance some things in your life. And not even just masculine and feminine, but it'd be your home life and your work life. It could be, your you time and your, family time. It has to be a balance. There has to be a balance of logic and emotions. Okay, somebody could say that they like you, but what is it that they show that they can do for you? How can they add to your future self's life? And don't go by off what you hear them say, or that's for those who are dating. All right, well, let me know how it resonates. I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.